trying our hardest to get back up. Hold up.
Mike Rovich on 31. He gets them both. Great spare. He ends his match with a 182. Will Cunningham on 33. He gets them all for the turkey.
Once again, if you're joining us here, Majestic Lanes in Woodbridge, New Jersey, I'm Anthony Battagliano alongside Julian McBride. We do apologize for the outage here, but we're back up. Once again, we apologize here, but in case if you missed anything, Will Cunningham is at a 208. Joe Lamoureux is at a 155. Most of these guys still have their final frame left. Kai Struthers at a 172. Josh Lamoureux is at a 190, and Ethan Bricado is finished with a 203. As we enter the final frame here of the second match.
St. Joe's looks like they're ahead in this one.
Josh Lamoureux here on lane 32. He'll get all 10 to fall.
Great
and
shot.
he'll end his day with a perfect 200.
Spare.
Not a perfect 300, but a perfect 200.
Kai Struthers in his last frame on 32. Gets them all. Great
Nice shot for Kai Struthers. He'll end off with a 1. Oh no, he still has two more throws. Sorry guys, but Glenn Moore. Kai Struthers on lane 32.
Could be the last shot of the frame. And
he gets all 10 to fall.
Down.
Julian, I believe he has one more shot here because if you get
really?
3 straight strikes
I did not know
on 3 straight shots.
That would be very helpful for the team if he does. Glenn Moore knocks them all down on 33. That was the second shot of his 10th frame.
Sorry for the camera inconvenience here, but we got it back up. Fortunately here, Glenn Moore
third shot of the
on lane 33.
And he just misses one.
Kai Struthers for his final throw on the second match. He gets all 10 to fall, and he will end his second match with a 212.
Will Cunningham already at a 208 when he still has his whole 10th frame left. Ryan Montalvo gets them all.
St. Joe's looks like they might be running away here with this second match. So, Julian, that means we're going to a final match here for the GMC Championship. Stakes could not be any higher than they are now.
Yeah.
Although St. Joe's has beat Woodbridge 2 out of 3 times, this match for Woodbridge means a lot, but it also means a lot for St. Joe's as Kai Struthers and Will Cunningham, some of the best bowlers, not just in the state, but in the country too, will be playing their final conference game. And then states, and then they're off. As Ryan Montalvo there will leave 2 pins short. He'll clean that up for spare.
Will Cunningham with the first shot of his 10th frame. He gets them all. He's now at a 238 with 2 shots left.
Will Cunningham has 8 strikes in this second frame.
Yeah,
in the second match.
Will Cunningham now. Another strike from Will. Wow. Moves him up to a 258 with 1 shot left. As senior Ryan Malcavo gets this spare on lane 33.
Sorry, Will Cunningham with his final throw here on lane 34. Tracking, and
He gets it.
gets all 10 to
Wow.
fall. Up
Great.
to a 268 on the second match for Will Cunningham. Anthony Liskowski gets all 10 to fall here. Jumps up to a 169 with 2 more throws left.
Anthony Liskowski looking to finish up his 10th frame with a spare. And he cannot do that as he leaves 1.
And the St. Joe's bowling team has just broke news to me that they have won the second match, which means we are going to a third match here at Majestic Lanes in Woodbridge, New Jersey. I'm Anthony Vitagliano alongside Julian McBride. We'll be back in a moment. We're getting you the third match here in moments. Welcome back to the third match here at Majestic Lanes in Woodbridge, New Jersey, and we are getting started early. Joe Lamoureux and Ethan Brucato each get strikes of their own. Josh Lamoureux on lane 32.
Great start for St. Joe so far. Let's see what Joey's brother Josh can do.
Gets all 10 to fall. Hold on, June. Those might have been practice throws. I'm gonna be honest with you. Those might have been practice throws
They might have been.
because
I don't think they were. I think they were starting off, and Woodbridge is just not here right now.
we'll be back in moments when Woodbridge,
Shows up.
yeah, shows up. We'll be back in moments. Once again, welcome back here to Majestic Lanes. We're getting started. Woodbridge finally shows up here. We're just getting started. Third match is now underway. And Glenmore will leave one short there on 33. He'll try to clean up for
Jaden
spare.
DiSilvestro left 2 on 31. Kyle Struthers on 32, and he also leaves 1. Jaden DiSilvestro with 2 left on 31. He gets 1 of them. Get his
He'll settle
first
for
frame
a
with a 9.
9.
Glenmore looking for the spare on 33. He gets it. Kyle Struthers also looking for his spare. He also gets it. This is a pretty good start for St. Joe's in the third match.
100%. Ethan Brucato, Josh Lamoureux, and Joe Lamoureux each have strikes of their own here, but we are just getting started. This match is nowhere near over.
2 Woodbridge seniors now up. Ryan Montavo leaves 1. Mike Grovich leaves 2. Wow, this is a pretty slow start for Woodbridge. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, Julian, I think those words might have been wrong there. Jane DeSilvestro with a beautiful strike there on lane 32,
Yeah.
setting the tone early. Will Cunningham will leave
Ryan
pin short there. He'll
Montavo.
try to settle for spare, and Mike Grovich gets
Well,
one.
oh,
Ryan Montavo, he gets a
wow.
gutter ball, but
It bounces back
he
and
gets
gets
the last pin over. Sorry, the pin there does not count.
Ethan Brucato now on 31.
Once again, we're dealing with technical difficulties here with the camera, but we apologize, but we don't know how often it'll just keep going in and out.
Brucato gets a strike. Now with Michael Grovich up.
Good strike
Gets
for
them
the
all.
senior, Mike Grovich.
Anthony Liskowski on 33. He gets them all.
Messenger there for Liskowski, and he's got a little handshake going on with Mike Grovich, DeSilvestro, and Ryan
Josh
Montalvo.
Lambert on 31. He leaves 1 of them. While Glenmore is up on 34. He'll get them all.
I believe that was the junior Glenmore with a strike on lane 34.
Joey Lambero. Great shot for
Gets
the
all 10
strike.
to fall.
His brother Josh now looking for the spare on 31. He will get it. Ryan Montavo.
Gets all
Gets
10 to
all-
fall.
Senior Kai Struthers on 31.
Will he get that with a
Oh,
ball? He
gets the
will!
ball. Wow.
What a shot by Kai Struthers. Will Cunningham will leave 2 pins there. He'll try to settle for the split. Sorry, he'll try to settle for spare, but he's going to have a really good split in the process. Jaden DiSilvestro will leave 1, but Anthony Laskowski gets a strike of his own on lane 34. Will Cunningham for spare. He'll only settle for 1, and he'll settle for a 9 on his, I believe that was
Second frame.
his second frame.
Ethan Rucato now up on 32. He also leaves 2. Jaden DiSilvestro. He misses his spare. He'll get a 9 on, I think that was his third frame. Joey Lambro gets them all.
Ethan Mercado for spare.
Oh,
He tries to get the split.
got one of them.
He got one of them instead. He'll settle for a 9 on his third
Glenn
frame.
Moore on 33. He'll get them all. Now Mike Grovich on 31. He'll leave 2. Woodbridge senior Ryan Maltavo on 33. He leaves 3. We'll try to clean those up.
Josh will leave 3 there, and he'll try to clean up for a spare. But
Mike
Mike Grovich will
Grovich.
settle for a spare on lane 31. Good shot there by the senior. Mike Grovich has had a really well 208 average this season, and he's trying to cap this season off with a GMC championship. Ryan Montalvo, he'll leave 1 short. He'll settle for a 9.
And Josh Lambero. He gets all 3.
Gets all 3. Really great shot there by Josh Lamero.
That was. Kai Struthers.
Gets all
them
10.
all.
Great shot there by Kai Struthers.
Anthony Laskowski. He'll leave 1 of them on 33. Jaden DiSilvestro. He leaves 3 of them. Anthony Laskowski gets his spare. Glenn Moore with a strike.
Jaden DeSilvestro will get a spare there on lane 32. Joe Lamero on lane 33 on his 4th frame.
Gets them all.
Nice strike there by Joe Lamero. He is up to a ham bone on his 4th frame. 4 strikes in a row for the junior.
Mike Grovich on 32.
Tried
He'll
to get that
leave
last
one
pin
of
to
them.
fall with the messenger, but can't get it to fall. He'll clean up for spare. On lane 32, 31 is Josh Lamoureux. Looks good.
And it
And
is.
it is. Julian, who do you think has been your player that's had the biggest impact on either one of these teams here this match?
I think the freshman Jaden DiSilvestro has been playing pretty amazing for Woodbridge, and I think Will Cunningham has been the biggest impact on St. Joe's. How about you?
I was going to say him as well, but for St. Joe's, I really think that Joe Lamoureux has had a really great game. I mean, when you talk about this bowling team, you think about Kai Struthers and Will Cunningham both
That's
going to
true.
the #1 bowling team in the country. But, I mean, Joe Lamoureux's had a really great game this so far, and let's hope
Kai
he can
Struthers
keep
with
this
a
up
strike.
for this final match in the GMC Championship.
Anthony Liskowski with a strike.
Good strike there by Anthony Liskowski.
Glenn Moore on 33. He leaves one.
He'll clean up for spare. Ethan Mercado on lane 32. Ethan Mercado. Oh, yeah!
Great shot from Ethan.
Mercado gets up to an 86 on his 5th frame here. in this
Joe
third match.
Lambro. Ah, he leaves two.
Now, Joe Lamoureux is in a spot where he has to hit the hardest shot in bowling, the 7-10 split.
He does.
Josh Lamoureux here on lane Joe Lamoureux on lane 34. He'll just settle for 1. He'll have a 9 on his 5th frame. Good strike for the senior Ryan Montalvo. Josh Lamoureux here on lane 32. Gets all 10 to fall. Beautiful shot by the junior Josh Lamoureux.
Will Cunningham with a nice shot for the strike. 2 Woodbridge seniors up right now. Mike Grovich looking for the spare, and Anthony Liskowski. He gets them all while Mike Grovich gets a spare. Now senior for St. Joe's, Kai Struthers. He also gets them all.
Beautiful shot by
shot from
Kai
Kai, yeah.
Struthers. He gets up to a 110, I want to say. Yeah, 110 for Kai Struthers. Great outing for him so far.
Glenn Moore leaves 1 on lane 34.
He'll try to clean that up for spare, but Jane DeSilvestro on lane 32.
Almost slipped. But he still gets
Might have
them all.
slipped, but he still gets the strike.
Ethan Brucato now on
The
31.
199 average gets a strike of his own there, and he is up to a 85 on his 6th frame. Ethan Brucato here.
Gets them all.
Joe Lamoureux, can he hit it?
He
will leave
leaves
one
one,
pitch
but
short.
still a good opportunity for spare. While Glenn Moore gets a spare on 34. Mike Grovich gets them all for the strike. He's now to 96 through 6 frames. while Ryan Maltava leaves 1. Joey Lambro looking for the spare on 33, and he gets it. Great shot from Joey.
Joe Lamro is up to a 126 in his 6th frame. Sorry, we can't zoom out anymore, but we'll
Josh Lambro
give you
gets
updates.
them all.
Josh Lamro, great shot by the junior, up to a 117.
Josh has made a great impact this last
Both
match.
the Lamro twins have made really huge
They
impact
are.
in all 3 games. Will Cunningham on lane 33. Gets 1.
Will gets them all while Kai leaves 1. Kai Struthers looking for the spare on 31 in his 6th frame. And he gets it. Kai Struthers gets a 139 through 6 frames. I think that is the highest out of everyone through 6.
I believe it is, Julian. I believe Kai
Jaden
Struthers'
Silvestro.
139 is the highest out of anybody in the playing field so far. Glenn Moore on lane 33
Gets
gets
them all.
the strike up to a 148. Kai
Ethan
Struthers has
Brucato
the
now.
company.
He gets them all. Great shot from Ethan.
Ethan Brucato, great shot there on lane 32 for the strike up to a 136.
Joey
He'll leave 1 pitch short. He'll clean up for spare on lane 34. Ryan Montavo on lane 33. Oh, he'll
last
leave
pin
it real
wobbling, but
short.
stays up. Mike Grovich on 31. He leaves 2. Joe Lambert looking for the spare in his 7th frame, and he gets it. He is now at a 145 through 7, while Ryan Montavo also gets a spare in his 7th frame, which puts him at a 106 through 7. Josh Lambert leaves 3.
He'll have a hard split to get for spare on lane 32 for Josh Lamoureux here.
He will.
Mike Grovich on lane 31. He'll clean up for the spare. He moves up to a 116.
Will Cunningham now on 34.
He does
Gets
it!
them all. He's now at a 138 through 7.
Will Cunningham, he had 2 9s in the first 2 frames, and he's just had unbelievable ending here in this final match. Anthony Laskowski, he'll leave 1 short. He'll clean up for spare. But
Josh Lambert with a really tough split for spare. Let's see if he gets 2 of them. Almost gets the 3rd one, but it did not fall. Anthony Laskowski on 33 for the spare. He gets them.
good shot there for the senior, Anthony Laskowski.
Kai Struthers
Kai
with
Struthers
another strike.
We'll do it there on the 7th frame up to a 159 for the senior.
He's having a great last match. He's at 159 through 7. Glenmore leaves 1 on the 34th lane. Sophomore Ethan Brucato now on 31.
Gets it to land!
Oh. Jaden, he leaves
He'll leave 1 pin short there.
Joey Lambro. Oh,
Oh, just short. He'll clean up for the spare.
he'll leave one. His brother Josh now on 31. Well, Glenmore on 34 for a spare. Josh leaves one. Glenn gets a spare.
Coach
Jaden
Rusty
D.
Thompson has had a
Silvestro.
huge impact on some of these guys on the bowling team, staying with them for all 4 years. Now, he does have a really good resume in the PBA, holds 5 regional titles, 16th in the U.S. Open, and he won the GMC individuals back in 1998. So you obviously know that he's going to have a real big impact on some guys like
yeah.
Kai Struthers, Will Cunningham, and the Lamro twins. Mike Robich here on lead 32. He'll get it to land.
Has Struthers on 31. Gets
Gets
them
out
all.
time to fall. And these St. Joe's boys, they are hyped up for sure.
As Anthony Liskowski leaves 2 on lane 34 in his, I believe that is his 8th frame. Will Cunningham
on lane 33.
gets them all. Great
Wow.
shot from Will.
What a shot by Will Cunningham. Hits it right on the pocket.
Jaden Di Silvestro on 31. He leaves 2. Anthony Liskowski cleans off his 2 on 34 for the spare. Ethan Brucato now in his 9th frame. With a
He
strike.
does it!
That's a 5-bagger for Ethan Brucato.
The Silvestro cleans up for spare.
Glenmore
on lane 33.
he
He'll
leaves one.
One short.
Joe Lambro on 34. He gets a strike. Great shot from Joe. Mike Grovich in his 9th frame. Gets them all. Glenmore looking for the spare on 33.
He'll nail it.
He gets it, yep. Josh Lambro in his 9th frame.
He gets
Gets
out
them
time to
all.
fall.
What a shot.
Wow. Great shot by
Ryan
Josh
Montalvo leaves
Lambro.
one.
Ryan Montalvo, he'll leave one short and he'll have to clean up for a spare. Kai Struthers on lane 32. In his 9th frame,
Gets
he'll add
them
another
all.
strike to the resume in this 3rd match.
He's now at 209 through 9. Ryan Montalvo looking for the spare, and he gets it in his 9th frame. He's now 146 through 9. Ethan Brucato starts his 10th frame,
Brucato
leaving
leaves one short. Excuse me. To Silvestro, he'll leave 2. He'll have to clean up both of them. We'll have to clean up first spare on lanes 31 and 32. Will Cunningham on lane 34. He does it again!
Ethan Brucato looking for the spare in his 10th frame, and he gets it.
No, it's been like this for a bit. Like it's nothing crazy. Like the stream's still fine. Yeah. Mike Grovich on lane 32.
He
Nice
gets them
strike
all.
for the senior, Mike Grovich. Ethan Mercado on lane 31 and his
Last shot of the match. And
He
ended
gets
off
it!
great with a strike.
all 10 pins.
And he is hyped.
He has finished off with a 235.
Anthony Liskowski on 33. He's on his 9th frame still. And he'll leave one.
Mike Grovich will leave 2 pins there. He'll have to clean up for spare.
Josh Lambro
Josh
gets them
Lambro
all
does
to
it
start his
again.
10th frame.
Beautiful throw by the junior Josh Lambro.
Anthony Liskowski finishes off his spare in his 9th frame. He is now 195 through 9.
Mike Grovich here on lane 32. He'll
Yeah.
clean up for the spare. He will end off with a 204. Beautiful throw by Glenn Moore.
Josh Lambro, 2nd shot of the 10th frame, and he leaves one.
Josh will leave that 1 pin short, and he will end up with. Oh, sorry, he won't end up with a 210. He still has one more throw.
His brother Joey on 33.
Gets
Gets
all
them
10
all.
to fall. Up to a
Great
204 for the junior Joey Lamoureux. Cunningham.
Glenn
or
Moore.
sorry, Glenn Moore.
Leaves
He'll
one.
leave 1 pin short. He'll clean up for spare.
Josh Lambro looking for a spare.
He gets it.
That ends his match with a 211. Joey Lambro now.
He gets that
Leaves
one
2
to
of them.
fall. Kai Struthers on 31. He gets
Gets
all
them
10
all.
to fall.
Kai is having a great 3rd match. Ryan Montalvo will leave one to start his 10th frame.
Joey Lamoureux will finish up those 2
Spare.
pins for a spare.
So he
And
ends
he
the
will
day
end
with a
up-
222. Great little match for Joey Lambro.
Wow, what a match for Joey Lamoureux. Will Cunningham still with 1 more frame. Here, let's see if he could get.
And
strikes
Kai
going.
ends his
Nice
day
strike for
with
Kai.
another strike.
Good strike
He-
for Ryan
He
Montalvo.
ends with a 269 in the 3rd match. And Will Cunningham gets them all to fall.
Good shot for Will Cunningham. Gets the little handshake going with Ethan Brucato.
He has had 8 strikes in a row. There's another one.
That's another one
Wow.
for Will Cunningham. Wow.
9-bagger for Will. Another one. 10 in a row.
Straight strikes for
Wow.
the senior Will Cunningham. And by the looks of it here,
I think St. Joe's did it.
I think St. Joe's has come out on top. As once again, by the looks of it here, it looks like St. Joe's has come out on top with another GMC championship.
Yes.
Anthony Laskowski will finish up his day with, I'm sorry, he has one more ball left. Excuse me. As you can hear, applause going on for Woodbridge here. But by the looks of it, St. Joe's has won the 2026 GMC Championship.
What a game.
What a game, going down 1-0 very early, but St. Joe's, they stay resilient, they stay in the game, they win the second match, and they just were on fire this match, or this third match, hitting on all cylinders, and it shows with the 2026 GMC Championship. Once again, I'm Anthony Vitagliano alongside Julian McBride here from Majestic Lanes in Woodbridge, New Jersey, signing out. Good night.